that he has this massive love affair with the SCG. His average at the ground is about, I think it's 157. When you figure out the runs, he only got out a few times when he batted here. But just getting back to his debut, with Ravi there, debuting for Australia in the same game with Shane Warne. So two of the all-time greats made their test debuts here against each other, and I was here for that day, and I can tell you, poor old Warne got smacked around the park. His figures they were at 1 for 150. So hardly an auspicious start for your test career, and more than one person thought that maybe this kid's not going to be that good. But he proved everybody wrong, as he always did, and went on to become one of the all-time greats. Just under Sachin's 148, you'll see there's Brian Lara's 277. That was his breakout innings in Test cricket as well. I was here for that, and that was always, I always describe it as a clinic in perfection, the way he batted. Warne had hit his stride by then, just in the ensuing period of time. And Lara looked like he was going to bat for a week. He wasn't making any mistakes. He wasn't playing missing. It was quite amazing. I remember at one stage Alan Border, who was the Australian captain, had a fine leg and a backward square leg and a backward square leg, and he put it on the ground in between the two of them. It was quite amazing the way that he did it. But the ironic thing is that an innings of such perfection came to a rather comical end, where he committed the cardinal sin. He called a run off the bat. He smacked this ball, and as anyone who's played cricket knows, when one comes off the middle of the middle, you immediately think, oh, there's runs in that shot. Well, there was, but there wasn't. He hit it straight to the fieldsman, and he ran himself out because he hit the bat. He hit the ball, he took off, and it was Damien Martin picked it up, threw it back to Ian Healy, and he was run out. He was just stranded in the middle of the pitch. So it seems funny to say that he threw away a triple century, but unfortunately he did. And a few other very well-known Indian cricketers we got there. Kohli, of course, is there. Pujara and Pant, 2018, 2019. That was the magnificent partnership that saw India finally defeat Australia in Australia. As I don't need to tell you, that was the holy grail for Indian cricket, was to beat Australia here. And they finally did it thanks to that partnership. They batted all of day 5, pretty much, to take the game away from Australia. Other famous Indian names we've got here, Kapil Dev's there, Carson Garvey's up there, Anil Kumble as well. Another name to point out, I mentioned Harold Larwood in the Bodyline series. Harold took 2 fifers in that game. 5 wickets in each innings, which is a marvellous performance. And when you consider that Stan McCabe scored 187, he didn't get too many of them off Harold. Great bowler that he was indeed. And when a player takes the 5 wickets or scores a century, we have a sign writer that comes in that night, takes the board down, updates it straight away, so the players come in the next morning and they can see their achievement is already on the board.
I have a question. What is